Everybody out there on the interwebs, hope everybody's staying positive today. This is PA Country Joe with All Things PA. And today we're at Evansville Lake. It's my local lake, so it's easy for me on gas and stuff to hit. And we're kind of coming to you for the first time from the van. I haven't really gotten a name for it yet. It'll come. You know, I thought about Black Betty because it's black and it's Betty. They used to think that was a whip back in the day, so, you know, but then there's some derogatory things about it too, so everybody's touchy these days, so I don't know what I'll end up naming my van, but this is me and the wife's adventure wagon. All things PA, adventure, Virginia, wherever we're going to go with it, we're going to adventure in this van. It has a fold-down bed in the back. It's a 2004, kind of a classic older van in great shape. I mean, it's got its little nicks, dings, and scratches just like me, but I'm still worth something, and so is it. So anyway, we're coming from the lake today, and I woke up this morning, it's like 30 degrees out. I can't sleep a lot anymore. You know, getting older, I just can't sleep. So I decided I'm going to hit the lake early, and we came over to the lake, and we were trying a couple of different things, and I actually had on, I think it was Mutzi's garlic worm, and one of these breeders I watched them put in here must have grabbed it because it just took off. I grabbed it and set the hook, and this is only my second time getting out. The first time was only for a little while. I didn't catch anything. So I was really excited. First one for the year. And when I felt that thing fighting coming in, I knew it had to be a several pound trout. So I got a little too anxious and I ended up losing it. So that's the fisherman story, you know, but from the rod bending and my experience, it was a very large breeder trout that had sucked up my bait and started swimming away with it. So I got a little discouraged. Nobody was really catching anything, and a couple of the guys were commenting that nobody was really catching much right now. So we had met up with Rick from Sereno Spinners. He met us over in Millville at Gumpy's Creekside. We met over there for lunch. He had hooked me up with some spinners. And I thought, you know what? I haven't tried them yet. I've had a lot going on. I wanted to do a video on those. And I remember Rick said that there was one that was really good in the early part of the season. So that was the Pinky Balls. And as soon as I put that Pinky Balls on, I casted out 2 casts, and I caught myself a really nice, which the wife likes to eat them more than me. But we got ourselves a nice rainbow, about 13 inches, nice fat rainbow, stocky. So she will have a trout to eat tonight. So my first trout of the year was on a Rick's Pinky's Balls. Then they have the ridiculous Rick Magnum. That is kind of like his second choice go-to. The first for the beginning of the season is his Pinky Balls, he had said to me. Then later on in the season, pretty much anywhere, but he said later on, and especially in the fall when the brown trout he's targeting, it's the ridiculous Rick Brass. He said that's a brown trout killer right there. So we're gonna try and do, I feel like Mr. Rogers. I'm in my van changing my boots and changing my socks out, and I gotta say, for this type of thing, having this van is just fantastic. But like I said, I feel like Mr. Rogers. So we're gonna have maybe a little giveaway. He gave us 2 of each. So we'll have a Pinky's Balls, a ridiculous Rick Brass, and a ridiculous Rick Magnum that we'll do a little giveaway coming up here maybe next week. I've had a lot going on. Life gets in the way, and as you know, life comes first when it comes to life, and family comes first before these videos. So we're happy. We got a trout to go home with. We got the van kind of set up the way we want it now. We got a little refrigerator over here. We got a little table in front of us here that we can cook on, do different things. I have a marine battery set up for a battery bank to plug things in, so I'm not always using the van battery. We got a DVD player up here. I made myself some coffee, made myself some oatmeal this morning, and caught a trout. And now we're gonna sit at the lake, take a break. We're gonna read the newspaper and finish our coffee, and then maybe we'll head home and see what else we can get into today, because we got some stuff we want to get done. But I just wanted to get a little video out here. It's been a little bit, and I wanted to show you some of the Sereno Spinners. If you haven't checked out Sereno Spinners, at serenospinners@gmail.com, check him out. He was on Outdoor Life, WNEP 16. He's gotten quite a bit of exposure, and he is quite a talented fisherman. If you go and you look up his sites, the pictures of him with just these beautiful brown trout over and over and over, nice ones. When I had met up with him, it was just a little short visit. We talked, kind of went over some things. We're going to get together and maybe do some fishing, because he was heading out to go do some steelhead fishing. He is a fishing fool. So stay positive out there in the old interwebs. This is PA Country Joe with All Things PA. Hopefully get into some adventures with the old van. Still looking for the name. If you got any suggestions, go ahead and shoot them out there. But me and the wife figured one will come to us. My Mustang is Eleanor for obvious reasons. But we'll see with the old black van. I got some pictures coming up here of the spinners, the trout, and our new mode of transportation and adventures at the end of this video. Stay positive. Have a great one. PA Country Joe.